أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن لم يستطع منكم طولا أن ينكح المحصنات المؤمنات فمما ملكت أيمانكم من فتياتكم المؤمنات والله أعلم بإيمانكم بعضكم من بعض فانكحوهن بإذن أهلهن وآتوهن أجورهن بالمعروف محصنات غير مسافحات ولا متخذات أخدان فإذا أحسنا فإن آتين بفاحشة فعليهن نصف ما على المحصنات من العذاب ذلك لمن خشي العنة منكم وأن تصبروا خير لكم والله غفور رحيم. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah An-Nisa Ayat number 25. In this ayat, Allah tells us about sexual sinful act that is completely forbidden in Islam. This way Allah said, you try to save yourself from sexual intercourse completely and fully. If you have sexual lust so much in you that it is motivating to do sexual intercourse, at that time you must do nikah. Very important. So that you should save yourself from sexual evil. Even if you are unable to accommodate a free woman, you must do nikah with maid servant or maid slave, so that you should save yourself from sexual evils. So this is the special advice and command of Allah in this ayat in order to save us from sexual evils. So this is very important. This way we have to read, we will understand more better inshallah. So Allah said, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ مِنْكُمْ, and from you a person who is unable to accommodate طَوْلًا أَنْ يَنْكِحَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ, who is unable to do nikah with a free woman, فَمِمَّا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ مِنْ فَتَيَاتِكُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ, then he should do nikah with the bonded woman, with the woman who is made slave, but that must be mu'min with iman. Wallahu a'lamu bi imanikum, and Allah knows your condition of your iman. Allah knows your position of iman which is in you. Allah knows that one. So you should not feel that you are doing nikah with the maid slave and she is lower level and you are upper level, or you are more with Iman. So you don't feel this one, because Allah said, I know what is the position of your Iman. Ba'dukum min ba'd. So you are like a equal, like everyone is same. So because all the men and women, they are the children of Adam alayhi salam. So they are equally same, no difference at all. So you should not feel any difference. So this way you have to do nikah. Very important. Main thing is to save yourself from sexual evil. This way Allah said, فَأَنْكِحُوهُنَّ بِإِذْنِ أَهْلِهِنَّ. Then you have to do nikah with the permission of the master. So the master of the maid slave. وَآتُوهُنَّ أَجُورَهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. And you have to give dower according to the Islamic custom and traditions. Muhsanati ghaira musafihat. And the woman and the maid slave woman to whom you are doing nikah, those should not be involved in open sexual evils. And wala muttakhizati akhdan. And they should not have any secret friends. فَإِذَا أُحْسِنَّ فَإِنْ آتَيْنَا بِفَاحِشَةٍ. So Allah said, فَإِذَا أُحْسِنَّ. When these women, these maid slaves, they are coming into nikah, and فَإِنْ آتَيْنَا بِفَاحِشَةٍ. Then after nikah with you, and if they commit a sinful act like sexual intercourse, then Allah said, فَعَلَيْهِنَّ نِصْفُ مَا عَلَى الْمُحْصَنَاتِ مِنَ الْعَذَابِ. Then their punishment will be half than the punishment which is given to the free woman. So their punishment will be half. Zalika liman khashiyal anata minkum. Zalika, this is command of Allah, liman khashiya, for that person who is feeling fear, anata, of going into sexual evil, minkum, from you. A person who is under sexual lust, motivation is so much that possibility of doing sexual intercourse. So for that person, this is Allah's command to do nikah with a free woman. If she is not available, then do nikah with the maid slave, but depends on your own capability. Like if you are able to do nikah with the free woman, then you have to do with them. If you are unable to do because of your low income, or you have no capability, then you have to do nikah with a maid slave, so that you should save yourself from the sexual evil. Then Allah said next to, وَأَن تَصْبِرُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. And if you observe patience, then it is more better for you. Wallahu Ghafurur Rahim, and Allah is the most forgiving, the most merciful. So we read one time more this ayat. Allah said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ مِنْكُمْ طَوْلًا أَنْ يَنْكِحَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ فَمِمَّا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ مِنْ فَتَيَاتِكُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِإِيمَانِكُمْ بَعْضُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْضٍ فَانْكِحُوهُنَّ بِإِذْنِ أَهْلِهِنَّ وآتوهن أجورهن بالمعروف محصنات غير مسافحات ولا متخذات أخدان فإذا أحسن فإن آتينا بفاحشة فعليهن نصف ما على المحصنات من العذاب ذلك لمن خشي العنة منكم وأن تصبروا خير لكم Wallahu Ghafurur Rahim. So Allah said, and a person who is unable to marry a free Muslim woman should marry a woman who is made slave, and Allah knows better about your iman, about your faith. You are similar to each other. So marry them with the permission of their masters and give them their due, mean dower. You have to give them according to prevailing Islamic custom and tradition. And those women should be women or with iman, not going for lust of sex and not having secret friends. After bound in marriage, if these women, if they do shameful act like adultery or sexual intercourse, then they will be liable to have half punishment as compared to the punishment of free women. So this permission of marriage is for them who are falling in fear of sexual sin. And if you observe patience, then it is more better for you. And Allah is the most forgiving, the most merciful. Now look at this command of Allah. In this command of Allah, Allah said that you try your utmost, save yourself from sinful act. Therefore, if you have sexually motive towards sexual evil or sinful act, then you must do nikah. And if you have no capability to have nikah with free woman, you must do nikah with the maid slave. So this is important in order to save you from the sexual evil. So very important. This way Allah has given this permission to save us from sexual evils, because Holy Prophet ﷺ said that when a person is doing sexual evil, sexual intercourse, at that time iman is not in the person. So iman is out from the person's body. Iman is out from him. So if that person die in that condition at that time, so death will be without iman. So this way, this type of evil practice, sexual evil, is the biggest sinful act which makes person's iman away from himself or from herself. So this way Allah said, be careful. So when you are feeling that you are under sexual lust and you are unable to manage it, and you will fall in sexual intercourse, then you try to avoid it completely and do nikah quickly. So if you have no capability to do nikah with free woman, you must do it with the maid slave also. And don't feel at that time that you have more iman and more you are more good person, but that is the lady and she is a maid slave, so she is lower level. Don't think about this. This way Allah said that wallahu alamu bi imanikum. Allah said, I know what is the condition of your iman. Don't worry about that. Ba'dukum min ba'd. You are same like you are Adam alayhi salam's generation, like all the children of Adam alayhi salam, they were same and you are same. If you are like if you feel that you have good iman and she is like a slave, don't think about that. So this also gives us idea also when a person is in marriage with the poor woman or poor girl, so that time also person should not feel anything because this is Allah's blessings. When Allah wants to give money or income, so how much Allah wants, this is written by Allah. That is a division is because of Allah's blessings. Allah knows how much I have to give to that person. So Allah knows this one. So this way, don't worry about that. So Allah wants to save us from the sexual evils. Very important. And here Allah said that, and you have to get permission from the masters who are the master of the maid slave. You have to get permission from them and then do nikah. If a person who is doing nikah without permission, that nikah is invalid. So permission of the master is very important also. That is compulsory. And Holy Prophet ﷺ also said that if a person is doing nikah without permission of the master, that nikah will be invalid. So now here is also condition that the lady or the maid slave to whom you are being married, and that must be with iman and should not have like free sexual with sexual behavior or free sexual relationship with others, and she should not have secret lovers or secret friends. She must be good according to Islamic point of view, just devoted to the husband only. So this Allah wants. Actually here Allah said this one in this ayat, muhsanati ghaira musafihati wala muttakhizati akhdan. So Allah said this one, very important. Even Allah said that if the maid slave after nikah with you, if she has done some type of sexual evil or sexual intercourse, then the punishment of her will be half the punishment of free lady. According to Surah Nur, ayat number 2, the punishment for the sexual evil is 100 whip. So she will get 50 half punishment also. This is a consolidated decision of 4 imams also. Very important. So this way, in this ayat, Allah also tells us, وَأَن تَصْبِرُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. If you can observe patience and tolerance, and then you will get more reward. خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. So that is more better for you. Wallahu ghafurur rahim. And Allah is the most forgiving, the most merciful. So very important. But if you look under the condition of this, what Allah said in this ayat, there are no women now like a maid slave now. So in this situation, if someone like from us, if any person who is having more sexual lust and have motivation towards sexual evil, and possible that person will go into that. So that time that person should do nikah. It is compulsory for that person. And if any person who is at that situation, so and if that person has no capability, no income, no money, no to do nikah or to follow up that, so it is our duty. We have to assist that person financially. Financial assistance is very important at that time to the person to in order to save the person from the sexual sinful act. If we are trying to save a person from sinful act here, inshallah, at the day of judgment, we will get the better reward there before Allah. So we try our best. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. So Allah said you have to cooperate in good things. So we should try to save the people from sinful act, even with the help of financial assistance, in order to do their nikah properly so that they can spend a nice life without sinful act, and they must be good Muslim in our society. Allah gave us tawfiq to do it so that we should get reward in this world and the world hereafter. Ameen.